Let's do an unboxing of the Mini Marley from Ateliers Auguste. You all know I don't accept a lot of PR on my page at all. Reasons why I was even interested in the brand is that the leather supplier is Maison Fichet that has the Sabatier 1947 brand in their stores. Also obviously supply hides to various other brands, including Ateliers Auguste. This is the embossed lizard Mini Marley in navy blue, which is absolutely stunning. I just don't feel like a lot of brands do a great navy. Let's talk about the stats of this bag. This is top grain leather that is 3 to 4 ounce. So I'll put the specifics of the hide that's used. Hardware is stainless steel, and this has a zipper. It is lined with microfiber made out of polyurethane and polyamide. This comes with a nice crossbody strap, and this is the interior that we're looking at. I would say this is big enough to carry your essentials. You can't really fit too much more in here. A mini iPad, my Chloe wallet, my iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is pretty similar in size to a 17 Pro Max. I have my glasses, my EpiPen, keys. This is what we're looking like inside. You can zip it. Obviously it shuts. There's a leather notebook. In terms of size, a little bit longer than my iPad mini. It does fit, but you're not able to zip it, but I can close it. Now that is an A4 size. You were wondering as to the color comparison. This is the Sabatier 1947 bag. You're seeing this video unedited in natural diffused sunlight. So this bag is darker, and obviously it has a glaze that this doesn't. This is a pebble leather full grain bag. This is an embossed top grain bag. How big the bag is if you're just holding it. I'm 5'2" for reference. Let's do the crossbody. It hits lower part of my hip, so I do think you have a little bit of flexibility on how long this will go. So that's what we're talking about. Let's talk about the pros and cons. The pros are that I do like that the leather feels substantial, 3 to 4 ounce, which is pretty good thickness. That's double thickness there. This is a 3 to 4 ounce hide. You can see the thickness there is 3 to 4 ounces, what is typically recommended for handbags. I do like that the hardware is stainless steel. Branding throughout, it's subtle and not in your face, which I appreciate, but you do see the branding here, like right there in the interior. I like that there's a zip for the Mini Marley. It just gives you extra security, which I really like. Color is also absolutely gorgeous. It is a darker navy. I really like this lizard embossing. Again, like you don't see a lot of companies do lizard. They do croc, which is way more common. Really like this dust bag. This is so beautiful. It is natural fiber, and it's like this beautiful gray. Look really good in my closet. For the cons, now there aren't that many, but if these things matter to you, I feel like I should mention it. This is totally personal preference, but I don't love the microfiber lining in any bag, not just in this bag specifically. I am going to give it a shot and see how it performs. Supposedly it performs as well, or if not better than natural fiber. I haven't found that to be the case, but let's see if that's something different in this bag that might make me change my mind. Most embossed bags like this are top grain. There is some greater processing that needs to go into processing a regular cowhide bag. This imprint on it, and then to maintain that imprint. So I didn't find it unusual. A lizard imprinted bag would be top grain. I don't necessarily mind as long as they perform, they look really good, and they, don't show scratches. It'd be up to you to determine if any product that is top grain would be worth it to you. Thank you, Atelier Auguste, for sending me this bag. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna use it and give you an update later on. This is a first impressions video, but I wanted to feature the bag, unbox it, give you all some other options as to other totally underrated, under the radar brands that are out there that are great alternatives to the more popular brands that you're seeing.